Out of operation now, but the fallout's only beginning in the devastating Givaudan plant explosion that killed 2 and hurt several others.
A week of collecting evidence, more than 130 people were interviewed, and our first answers from local investigators digging into what's being described as a terrible industrial accident.
But home and business owners haven't got many of the answers they have demanded from the company. That could change quickly here over the next few minutes. It begins in the Clifton community. They could be minutes away from getting the first chance to ask Givaudan leaders how they plan to make this right.
And comes after what we hear from the family of one of the victims in their first public statements, backed by the same lawyer who represented George Floyd and Breonna Taylor's families.
But first, we're learning how investigators are piecing together the timeline of the explosion. Let's get to Wave News reporter Kirsten Foote live in Clifton, where investigators were able to recover a black box from the rubble.
Yeah, John, and that black box is kind of like an airplane black box. It has crucial data. Investigators say they also had surveillance video from inside the plant showing the moments that led up to that explosion. They used that as well as dozens of interviews with employees inside the building and neighbors along the Clifton neighborhood and Payne Street, where I am, who experienced damage. They used all of that to learn what went wrong, and neighbors we spoke with say finally having an answer is a relief.
There's a few more answers. This is the first sign of good faith.
Nick Simon owns the apartment complex across from Givaudan. He's boarded up windows and still has debris and broken glass around. But he says getting some answers about what led to all of this is a relief. Louisville Fire, Arson, and the ATF narrowed it down.
We were able to definitively say that cooking vessel number 6 failed, and that led to a catastrophic event.
Investigators believe that tank didn't vent properly, causing it to overpressurize and explode. Interviews revealed a possible history of maintenance issues with that particular vessel.
We've talked to a number of employees that were present the day of and employees that were not present.
Investigators were able to recover that tank's black box.
The black box contains data regarding the cooking vessel itself, including pressures and temperatures of the vessel and the mixture inside. It also includes data regarding the control processes of what we're going on to try to remedy.
The explosion was so intense, it damaged homes and businesses nearby. The ATF confirmed Monday pieces of cooking vessel number 6 landed on Payne Street. Neighbors have been told this piece of metal we saw last week was part of that tank. Investigators say the explosion was accidental and there's no threat to public safety.
This is an incredibly tragic incident. We hope that promptly providing this information brings some relief to everyone, including those that lost loved ones or were seriously injured.
And the ATF says to expect a final cause report in the coming days, which we'll be sure to bring you. They add that OSHA and other state agencies will be working on investigating the workplace accident. They'll be working directly with the company on that one. Reporting live in the Clifton neighborhood, Kirsten Foote, Wave News.
Okay.